Today is the day that we have been waiting for the last several weeks. The students will be premiering their short film Rhythmic Roots, which was written by the students, and also it features some original music that has been written by our students as well. I'm looking forward to everyone talking about the process, especially because for all of us, the process is really what matters the most. The process is the thing that everyone doesn't get an opportunity to see, but that is what makes the product even more amazing to see, to know how much work each one of these students put in, how much support they gave to one another, and how much work also our teaching artists did. So it's been a great summer and a great time, and I'm just looking forward to seeing everyone's smiles as they see their work. The story of Rhythmic Roots follows two siblings whose mother is grieving the death of her mother, which is the sibling's grandmother. The siblings are trying to find something to help bring their mother closure. And this is something that many of us have faced or possibly will face at some point in our lives. And so for them to then discover all of these family stories within the rhythm of the drum and different things being activated, it really lets you know that sometimes the process to get healing is through really understanding your culture and really knowing the things that are innately inside of you is really your guiding light to your personal truth that nobody else will ever be able to take away from you.
Hi, my name is Hallie Ellis and I played the role Kai.
I'm Mom. My name is Michelle.
This experience has been amazing and it was really fun. I got to meet new people and I got to act even though I never acted before.
For me, the overall experience has been great. I feel like Hallie has blossomed. It's showed her hard work, dedication, and to go hard and strong from the beginning. I know that the interview process, the audition process was extremely tiring and frustrating for her. We were up all night working on it and she wanted to give up, but I didn't let her. So I feel like it allowed her to really tap into herself and gain some knowledge about herself and find out who she really is and increase her perseverance and just keep going.
Hi, my name is Sky and I played the grandmother.
Hi, I'm Racine and I'm Sky's mom.
And it was lit. I got to have the opportunity to meet these amazing people.
Sky has wanted to be in the performing arts since she could talk, and so this is a wonderful experience. It's much more than we expected, and I'm so proud of her, and I'm so happy that the Karamu house exists.
Hi, my name is Mina and my character was Ancestor 1.
Hi, my name is Maria and I'm Mina's mom.
I would say the biggest highlight for me would be developing into a family with the rest of my cast. The more and more that we work together, the more and more we were able to trust each other.
I loved seeing this performance. I love seeing Mina in this performance. I love that she has the opportunity to be part of this theater, which she's been part of for the last few years. I think it's done a lot for her. I think it's great that she's able to develop these skills so early on, because it is her dream to be on stage. So I love that she's able to develop this and sort of get a taste for what it's like to do this on a professional level.
Hi, I'm Moth. I played Ancestor 2 and the Grieving Mother.
I'm Talisa and I am Moth's mom.
I think overall the experience, it's great as always. And I loved that we all throughout our struggles really came together as a team and as a family and put together this film, which it was a lot of fun to see. It was a little like at some parts, but you know, that's how it always will be, I think.
It's always been a pleasure to see them on stage, perfecting their craft, and I think overall the production was just amazing. It was touching, it was strong, and like I said, seeing them on stage, perfecting their craft and singing. Yes, it's not a new one for me, but to see it more, it's awesome.
So throughout the program, we had a self-care day. We meditated and basically took a break from all the stress that performing causes. And throughout this, we also had what we called a truth circle or a venting circle. It had been a very stressful week with some people not doing as much or not putting in the effort that we'd like to have seen. So some people were frustrated, and me being one of them, I spoke out what I felt, which was quite a lot. But I think it helped us come together as well, because sometimes we need to hear the tough things to get past it and really just come together in the end and bring out the final product. So at the end of the day, we always had a closing circle, and the closing circle was basically a way to turn to the person to your left and say something nice about them, and it couldn't be appearance, it was something personal. So maybe something you saw good that they saw in performance or singing or dancing, and it just helped bring up the spirits, if anybody's spirits had been brought down, and made people feel appreciated.
Hi, my name is Kayana. I played the character Mora. Hello, my name is Simone Cummings, and I played Ancestor 4.
My name is Ludi Cummins. I'm Simone's mom.
Well, I can say this experience was a little different from the first time I did it. We had more of a, struggle a little bit with people not wanting to do stuff. But we got through it. I had patience, and yeah. Piggybacking off of what Kayana was saying, a certain moment that is highlighted for me was our Juneteenth performance. After that performance, we had a lot of self-reflection, a lot of looking in the mirror, and pretty much helping each other and growing. And I am thankful that when we did our last performance together on the 15th, that we were not only able to overcome the challenges with the weather, intense falling, and a lot of challenges. We were not only able to overcome those, but still give an excellent performance on the same dance that we messed up on in Juneteenth to sort of redeem ourselves. And it showed our growth not only as artists, but as a family.
So for me, this is my first time actually coming to Karamu to see a performance, whether it was through the video or live. And the content of this piece was really deep. We as a people feel disconnected, but really if we look deep inside ourselves, we're not disconnected. It's just we're a little lost. So it helped us to, think about how we can hone in back to home. That's all.
One takeaway from this film that I want the audience to have is, even though we all have struggles and the pain inside of us might show, you always have other families and friends to help out and encourage you to do more and be out there and not feel too down bad. But yeah. I want us as a people to start looking at our history, even if it's not our direct contact or our direct ancestor, as in my great-grandmother. This is our history, and now we are in the digital era. We can look things up, Google. I would like to have this piece touch somebody and make them want to find out their ancestry. Make them even take a trip back to Africa if that's what you feel you need to do. Visit these places and help our people, because right now certain things are happening in Africa and in the Gullah Islands that we can help out with if we were to know to look there.
My name is Jalen, and the character I played was Timney/John.
Phyllis, I'm Jalen's grandma, Nana.
And I'm Philip Clips, Jalen's granddad.
Trust. I feel like trust is one of the biggest things. We had to trust each other get our lines right. We had to trust each other not to mess up on stage, and even if we did, maybe step in a little bit and help out. So, yeah. I feel like they would walk away feeling like it was meaningful and it just wasn't a play about such and such. I feel like they would walk away knowing the plot, knowing what it was about, and yeah.
I mean, for us, and when I say us, I mean me and my wife and our family, his aunt and his uncles, we exposed them to theater, decades ago. So that's very important for us. So we're excited that he's getting that opportunity to explore. I feel like there's so much I want him to see and be experienced and, get a chance to understand. And I feel like at my stage of life, I don't have a lot of time to give it to him. I don't have another lifetime to give to him, so I try to give him as much as I can when he spends time with me. So
I'm just excited that Jalen came before and then he came back, and Jalen has always been a ham. Just give him a camera and a fake microphone and away he goes. But it's a wonderful opportunity, and I'm especially glad that he's getting the opportunity at Karamu, because what we experience with each other is not the same as what we experience in the world. So here I think he has the opportunity to be himself, to trust, and feel like he can do everything.
Hi, my name is Zaria. I played Maritu in Rhythmic Roots, and
I'm Darrell Hill. I'm Zaria's dad.
during my solo in my scene, I felt overwhelmed because there were a lot of eyes on me backstage, especially the people that were playing my parents, and because they didn't want me to mess up their scene. So in that moment, I was able to walk up stage, and I did cry, but there were people in the wings that came to comfort me, and I got myself back together, and I walked back on stage.
Your castmates were there to comfort you? That's cool.
And yeah, I came back on stage and I did my solo. I thought I did good, but yeah.
Well, Zaria's progress has been phenomenal. She, not even just her growth as a performer, but her growth as a person in general. I do appreciate the fact that she's able to have people here that are a little bit older than her. So she's able to interact with people that might have a little bit more level of maturity. So some of that kind of rub off on her. Her performance is always amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Always. Your voice is beautiful.
Thank you.
And it's just, you're just growing and growing and growing. And we just gonna keep on going with the show, right? Yeah.
Throughout the summer, coming back from COVID, being in a pandemic, a lot of the students did have an extra level of anxiety, more awareness of the things about themselves. And it was fearful a little bit at first. It was hard figuring out what is the way that we're all going to like blend and flow, where some of us know each other, some of us don't. Some of us are from different areas, some of us have different backgrounds. And they were able to find it. Through the power of storytelling, we were able to find the things that brought us all together. And once the stories start being shared, once that understanding that when we walk into the room, we all are coming in with different things. And sometimes when we walk into the space, we need a little extra love and attention. And the students began to develop an awareness of that for one another, so that when they arrived in the space, they began to understand, like, I know how this person needs this. This person enjoys a pat on the back. This person enjoys where you just like, hey, go, and like giving hugs. And I really feel like each student grew as a person and as an artist. I'm very proud of the education that they were given to. The teaching artists were incredible. We have made it through the end of our Summer Arts Intensive for 2021. This premiere is the closure for our summer program before we open up our fall. And this has been quite the ride, per usual, but also in a very different way, since it was a lot of dependency on technology, to have a blackout the night of our opening premiere and to have to reschedule things and move families around and just having our family show up and show out and continue to show the support to not only their students but the ensemble as a whole and also the institute as a whole is something really great to sit back and see. For me, it was also beautiful to watch the students react to themselves, because traditionally when you're performing on the stage in a play, you don't really get an opportunity to see yourself, not with the close-ups and things like that. So having the opportunity to see themselves and to be dressed up and to have the red carpet out and to know that they are truly celebrated this evening, that was the icing on the cake for this entire experience.
Hey!